Hello, adorable kiddos. I hope that you're all doing well and staying safe. Today we're going to learn a new grammar lesson and it is about irregular verbs. First, you need to remember that regular past tense verbs end with ed. And now you need to learn that irregular past tense verbs do not end with ed. I will explain how. For example, play becomes played in the simple past tense form. So we can change it from simple present to simple past by adding an ed. Same thing applies to the verbs jump and shout and to many other verbs. For example, jump becomes jumped, shout becomes shouted. So what's common here is that all of these three words end with ed. Hence, they are regular past tense verbs. Whereas the verb go doesn't change to the simple past tense form by adding an ed to it, because it doesn't sound correct to say goed, and we can't add an ed to change it to the past. Instead, we need to write or use the verb went to show the simple past tense of go. Same thing here with do. We cannot add an ed. Do cannot be said as doed. So the past or the simple past tense form of do is did. The simple past tense form of think is thought. The simple past tense form of cut is cut. Cut stays as it is, but we notice whether it's in the present or past from the context. For example, when I say, yesterday I cut a slice of pizza, I notice that this action happened in the past because I used the word yesterday. Whereas read changes in pronunciation and becomes read in the past, but the spelling stays the same. It's R-E-A-D, like read. We also notice whether it's read or read from the context or from the sentence we have. For example, last week I read an interesting article. Can I say yesterday or last week I read an interesting article? Of course not. Hence, the verb should be read. All of these verbs do not end with an ed. Hence, they are irregular past tense verbs. And there are many other irregular past tense verbs. Now, let's talk about be and have. The verbs be and have also have irregular spellings for the present and past tenses. Be becomes was or were in the past tense form. For example, when I want to use it with she, I can say she was dancing next to me. Whereas when I want to use it with they, I should say they were jumping on the trampoline. Now let's talk about has or have. If I want to change any of these verbs to the simple past tense or to the past, actually they become had. Now here's a table with some irregular verbs, of course not all of them because we have many. The first part shows the simple present tense of the verb. The second part shows the simple past tense of the verb, and the last part shows the past participle of the verb, or how the verb should be written with have. Let's see how they should be memorized in order to help you use them correctly in sentences. Begin, began, begun. Bring, brought, brought. Come, came, come. Do, did, done. Draw, drew, drawn. Eat, ate, eaten. Give, gave, given. Go, went, gone. grow, grew, grown, hide, hid, hidden, run, ran, run, say, said, said, see, saw, seen, sing, sang, sung, sit, sat, sat, take, took, taken, tell, told, told, think, thought, thought, write, wrote, written. Now let's do a small oral practice. Use the correct form of the verb in parentheses. Number 1. Last night I go to a spelling bee. Since I used last night, this shows that the action happened in the past, so I can't use go because it's in the present. Hence, I should write the simple past tense form of the verb go. Let's go back to the table. Here we have the verb go. What's the simple past tense form of it? It's went. So here I should say last night I went to a spelling bee. Number 2, I tell my friend to meet me there. If I want to change tell to the simple past tense form, it should be written or said as told. Let's check the table. Tell becomes told in the simple past tense. Number 3, we have seen several spelling bees together. What's different in this sentence is that we have a helping verb here, which is have. On numbers 1 and 2, we didn't have any helping verb. So there's something different here. I should choose the third part, okay? I should pick actually the verb from the third part of the table. For example, we have see. Let's go and check the verb see. See, saw, seen. So I should pick seen, not so, seen, because I have. And here's how we should write the verbs with have. So we have seen, okay? We have seen several spelling bees together. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, kindly contact me on the email that you can see on the screen, joyiwas@gmail.com. Have a great day.